Myself Sunil R Nair. Here basically we are discussing about the currency department. In this basically we are discussing about the Bollywood industry. That is basically idea. So one of the person basically told that yeah, I got actually what you want to say. You want to say that Sholay movie basically is has created 1 lakh human souls, and from 1 lakh human souls they have converted into the child. Then again they are 1 lakh investment they are doing. Then basically child like this basically 1 lakh movies basically are there basically in the market. So how many human souls basically there are basically that basically are in the environment basically? Then he told that basically more than 1 crore human souls basically are there. Yeah, basically minimum basically in the environment basically. And few human souls takes time, and few human souls basically immediately gets creates basically. Yeah. Immediately basically it gets creates, and that keeps on processing basically because the buildings are basically there. No? That building you can see that is basically for specially for created for Sholay Human Souls Group, and that buildings are keeps getting the energy basically from the satellites basically. So you can just imagine here basically how basically the government are handling this whole thing basically. That basically was the question basically. Lots of people says that what these people basically are doing in the parliament house. This thing basically yeah they are doing. So Mumbai chief minister basically might be thinking yeah basically yeah it's very dangerous job which I am doing actually currently. So I need to find basically where are these human souls basically in the environment basically. There basically I can't give the artificial rainfall here basically. Otherwise that human souls basically if that 1 crore human souls will get infected basically sorry get basically some problem, then the chief minister will be responsible. So before giving the artificial rain, you should have to think 100 times basically. That basically the rain industry basically know that human souls basically are there in the environment basically. They keeps on tracking basically. It's not like that basically they are not having this information basically. But artificial rain are very dangerous here basically. Unseasoned rain are basically are very dangerous. You can't do like this artificial rain. And one person told that basically the whole world basically which is having the rainfall, that all are artificial rain only basically. Have you seen ever the natural rain? Then he told that yes basically yes, you are correct. The satellites will only basically are giving the rainfall. Till now basically after the earth planet has born, the artificial rain is not there. Sorry, the natural rain basically is not there. Everything is basically controlled by the satellite group basically. From that time only basically. So you can't say basically this is artificial rain. But unseasonal rain basically are very dangerous. But if the rain system basically are telling that they have basically information of this 1 crore human souls basically of the Bollywood group, then basically they are very dangerous people basically. Rain system group also basically. So artificial means unseasonal basically. This actually word supposed to be used by the news industry basically, not artificial rain basically. So that's basically news industry's problem basically. So artificial rain basically you can't use. You have to use unseasonal rain basically. So due to unseasonal rain basically, the Bollywood industry's 1 crore human souls basically which is in the which is in the which is in the energy which is in the environment basically, that basically is not supposed to get effect basically. That is not supposed to get effect basically. That is not supposed to get effect. So you can just imagine the dangerous thing basically what the chief minister post is basically. But in real basically the chief minister are getting controlled by the central government only. They can't do their own stuff basically, right? So central government only basically do the stuff basically. For example, some unseasonal rain basically was fault. So that was not done by the central government, so not by the chief minister. Basically. That was controlled by the central government basically. By chance, if he do also, then basically the central government verifies it, and then only basically they approve it. So they have approved also basically. If rain has fallen, that means they have approved it. But the Bollywood industry basically have to take care of their data basically. Otherwise, basically in future, basically the entire Bollywood basically might suffer basically. Not might suffer basically, it might get end also basically. Because if human souls basically are getting in trouble, because that are basically the future, na basically that are the future of Bollywood basically, and that is going to generate the chain in the universe basically. That is the planet's chain basically. So Bollywood group has to be clear like this basically. The software industry basically has also have to be clear that if government basically is taking this type of decisions, so they should be clear actually that they should not harm the software industry data basically, because software industry data are also basically present in the environment basically. Software industry data also are basically in the environment. Software industry basically also are in the environment. So you can just imagine basically the stuff. So each and every categories environments data basically are in the environment basically. So they are supposed to take care basically. They are supposed to take care basically. Otherwise basically the future will be dark of their group only basically. So that means the Bollywood group basically must know basically the where their energies basically are stored in the environment of in the Mumbai or basically across the world, where their data basically are going. Lots of people says that dog basically which is going there, that basically is created from the Salman Khan body's energy. That dog basically which is going there, that is basically created from the Deepika Padukone's energy. That dog basically which is going, that is created from the Sholay movie. That dog basically which is going, that is created from the Sunil R Nair's body's energy. That blood basically that dog basically which is going, that is created from the normal person which is moving from that body. That blood basically which is that dog basically which is moving, that is created from the normal person Sunil R Nair's body. Like this basically things basically are there. Then one person asked the question basically, how to track this basically, that how many things basically are created by the government and they have used our data basically. That's very difficult basically to track, because government keeps on using our data and then basically they misuse the data, and that is going to affect to us only basically. So how to track basically that? Because the normal person basically can't track, because he's basically, if he is by chance he is having the salary, then he will be using the salary for which purpose basically. He can't if he want to find the information, this type of information basically, he can't find the information also basically, because this type of information where basically it might be getting, that also is the main stuff basically. So it's very difficult basically, right? So in next video we are going to see a little bit more about this which we have just discussed just now.